So last night I got the rest of the exhaust off the G35. I got the Y pipe off, and I cut the flanges from the cats. So right here I have the flanges bolted to the manifolds. I also pulled a bunch of old like bash bar stuff out from the scrap that from a long time ago. So I have all these pieces right here I'm going to use to make a bash bar. This is going to be the main piece, but then all this will be the rest of it. I'll kind of just piece it together. I don't feel like bending a new piece of tube to make like a bash bar for this thing. So there's the old cats right there. Here's the Y pipe. I'm going to reuse that. And then here's some resonators from Nissan Titan from the VK swap a long time ago. That's in my vert. So I'm going to like piece that exhaust together. Here's some 45s I had laying around, and then Jesse gave me a mid section because I guess his exhaust that he bought for his JZ coupe that we're putting together. Let's see, it's in the back of my truck. They sent him like another one, so let's go out here. And it's like pretty warm today. It's like 85 or something like that. And it's a big change from what it's been. So that shit's hot. Okay, so yeah, here's the mid section from like a spare one he got. I guess they sent him two when he got his exhaust from China. But I was probably going to almost, let's see if I can hold this up here. I was almost going to do something like that with it, or something like, let's see, or something like that almost, which probably would work, which would probably work very well. But I'll have to see when I mock it up. And then I was also thinking about instead of having like a big tip on there, I was probably just going to do like a downturn. So if I could find like a 90-degree like tight bend, or I might just do some pie cuts, but I'm probably just gonna downturn it. We'll see what happens. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen because I'm piecing together this exhaust from just a bunch of random stuff. So let's see who's this. Oh, hey, what up? Okay, so I started working on the exhaust a little bit more, and I made the back section first. I'm not sure if I like how it looks though. I wanted to do like a downturn exhaust because these things are so loud. I'm hoping that like the noise will just hit the ground and kind of disperse instead of being like thrown out. But this is what I came up with. So I have like a little like 90 right there, and then it comes to like an S13 resonator from like an eBay exhaust. And then it just kind of goes to a flange right now, and I still have to make the rest of it, which I'm going to use some of the old exhaust, and hopefully I can get this thing banged out pretty quick. And hopefully when it's done, it sounds decent on the ground. You just like see like this tip, so it's not really like, I don't know, it's not like an exhaust sticking out or anything. So it's kind of like a diesel Jetta, because that's kind of how they are. They're just downturned. So we'll see how it sounds after I'm done finishing the rest of the exhaust and welding it.
Well, Dave, what are you doing?
Getting some exhaust pipe.
So what he's doing now is he's just cutting up this exhaust. He's building the exhaust on this this car. So that's kind of a sneak peek. He's just getting some pieces right now.
I've already recorded some, so it's not really a sneak peek.
I beg my pardon.
say 41 and a half? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take all.
So yeah, now it just needs taken down to be welded. It's all tacked in place, so.
I got the back section of the exhaust welded, all the hangers welded, and put it on the car. I still need to weld this up. I got this to the Y. I have it tacked in both spots, well, and on the flange, so I need to weld all three of those up as well, and then I'll have to make the new, like where the cats were, I need to make like downpipes or whatever for the car, so then that will be done. But otherwise, I kind of like how the exhaust came out. Hold on, this is kind of had some stuff on the lens. So I like how the exhaust came out so far. I can't wait to hear it to see if it's going to be loud and obnoxious, or if it's just going to be like nice and like a good tone and not like super VQ-y, because they are pretty extremely loud. So yeah, I plan on hopefully. Oh man, I got my shirt all dirty. Okay, yeah, so hopefully I plan on getting this done tomorrow morning. I have to go get paint and some paint supplies up in Castle Rock from my ex-girlfriend's brother. So yeah, here's how it looks. Well, that's not the position, because this has to, when it's bolted in, it like sits further up in there, so it kind of sits like that. So I don't know, I like how it looks. I just hope it sounds good. So I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go home and go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll finish this up. All right, back at the shop. I'm going to finish the exhaust on the G, hopefully. I need to also go up to Castle Rock and get some paint from my ex-girlfriend's brother. And so I'm gonna do probably MIG, maybe. I might TIG that. Definitely TIG, because I want to. How did that get all? There we go. So yeah, definitely TIG, maybe TIG, definitely MIG. So I'll probably MIG that first, and then figure out what I'm going to do with that. But I like practicing on the stainless, because the more you practice, the better you get. I did some stuff. I don't know. This came out really bad on this because I don't know, because there's a big gap. So yeah, I don't know. And I probably haven't, because I haven't welded stainless in a while. I was and my welding helmet was doing something weird. The batteries in it might be needing to be replaced. So I'll probably MIG that stuff and then go from there. Alright, so I'm almost done with the exhaust. I have the whole back section done and welded. The welds aren't the greatest. I think what happened here was when I started to weld it, this pipe warped and then there's a gap, and then I was using like a smaller piece of tungsten because I didn't feel like changing it. I went to a larger piece on the back section, or on the mid section, and it kind of worked a little bit better. So that's done. All the hangers are in there, and then you can see right here, this whole section right there, once I changed the tungsten, I was doing pretty well. And then right here, it doesn't look that great, but it's welded, and then this is just MIG'd. So yeah, I forgot to turn the gas on the MIG, so right there. So yeah, it'll work. It'll do what it's supposed to. So now all I have to do is probably maybe push this over a tad, like that. Yeah, so all I have left to do is this on both sides. So a 45, I'll probably 45 it right there. I have a 45, or I have two 45s. So I have these two 45s I'm going to use. And I'm probably just going to go, slip on some power steering fluid or whatever. Probably just going to go bam. And like bam. Something like that. So I kind of want to put these mufflers in, but I think they're too small. I don't know. They're kind of too small. So let's see what we have here. Because I'd really love for this thing to be kind of quiet. I guess. But I'm gonna have all kinds of weird angles. I guess I could like do something like that, maybe. Might work. But then I'm gonna have to like figure out how I'm gonna 45 it over. I could cut that off a little bit. Yeah, that might work if I cut that flange off closer. So this goes right onto the flange on both sides. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll just use these. These are like little resonator muffler things. Cut that flange off pretty much flush. Weld those onto it, or tack them, weld them, and then I'll figure out the 45 deal after I do that, because I really don't want this thing to be super loud, because VQs, as I've been saying, they are very loud. There's a guy that drifts an S14 straight pipe, and it's just super loud. But yeah, hopefully this thing, because there's like a resonator right here, I hope it just shuts up. I hope it's just like it has like tone, but it doesn't have like that super like raspiness. So and then I'm thinking, because that's downturned, it'll probably, the noise will like break up once it hits the ground. Or because usually like exhaust goes straight out, like blast pipe style, and it just throws a noise whichever way the exhaust is. So hopefully some of that's reduced. I want it to be loud, but I don't want it to be like you know, that raspy, like irritating sound. I don't know if I might be able to find a clip from one of the events of that, like that car. But yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna cut those flanges, flush, weld those mini resonator mufflers off the VK that's in my convertible. Those I can't believe that I found those. So yeah, hopefully that works. I was hoping to actually use the 370Z ones that I welded on Aaron's car, because Aaron was like, well, my car is like too quiet. He's like, my car's too quiet, I'm gonna cut them off. I was like, if you cut them off, I'll put them on my G35, because it'll make it sound really good. So I'll just do this now. So okay, so I have these 45's in the mufflers. They just need to be, I unbolted this. I'm going to pull them off, and then I'm just going to MIG them. So I'm going to do that now, and then after I'm done, I'm going to put them back on and see how it sounds. And hopefully it sounds pretty good. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Oh, and also, another thing, I'm going to cut these little brackets right here off of the cats, and I should be able to weld them directly to the mufflers and have a good, nice, sturdy mount, kinda. So, yeah, we'll see if it works. Exhaust is all bolted on and welded. I just need to lower the car down and try a starter. And I still haven't welded those brackets on yet. I want to see how it runs with this exhaust and how it sounds and everything. So I'm gonna do that, and then yeah.
Are you gonna do a little speech?
No, I was just gonna, I guess you could do.
So it just started first time with the new exhaust. Ah, no!
That's like the exact opposite.
Well, it sounds nice idling. It's loud besides that.
Wow.
What do you think, Dave?
On it. That thing, just stick it on it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Just shove it on it real quick.
What do you think, Dave?
I don't know how I'm gonna shove that on there.
Just
All right, take it off.
Shit, that's loud. That's like the exact opposite.
Well, decent. Anyways, there you guys go. Till tomorrow.
It sounds like good, but it's just... Alright, so that thing is a little bit, actually a lot bit louder than I was hoping. So I'm probably going to end up maybe putting another, like a bigger muffler that's laying around here on it. So it kind of like makes it a little bit quieter. Actually makes it a lot bit quieter. So yeah, I'm done for today. I need to go do some other stuff, and yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll get that other muffler in there, or I might do the bash bar stuff, and then mount the radiator, get a fan in there, and take it for like a rip to see kind of what I want to do with it. So yeah.